What's up guys, my name's Hectic Plays and today I'm bringing you guys another sick video. So as promised in my last video, I am going to be telling you guys a story about the time I was involved in some illegal activity. And this illegal activity ended up, equaled, summed up, basically ended up in me getting suspended, along with 7 other friends. So the story goes like this. One of my friends, actually 3 of them are really big potheads, and you know, nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of potheads out here, but you know, the point is he wanted to go blaze at lunch. So me and my 7 other friends all decide to go together. Like, why not? Like, we'll just eat our lunch and, you know, he'll do his thing and we'll end up going back to school. So basically the bell rang at lunch and right away we all met at his locker and right away we left. So we had the most time possible, right? We got to maximize our time just in case. And so what happened was the three of them plus the other 5, me and 4 other people, decided to all go together. That's 8 of us in total. We walked out of the property and went to this place not too far away, probably like a 5-10 minute walk from the school. And we ended up in this neighborhood that had this little creek thing. So we went down into the bushes into the creek. And now what we weren't aware of was that the house nearby had called the school and told them that there were 8 kids just fooling around and, you know, they looked suspicious. So already there was probably someone already on the way to come check this out and see what's happening. So what happened was 3 of my friends went down there and they started like blazing it up, while the other 5 of us, me and 4 others, decided to just wait for them at the top of the creek. Like, there's a little hill that leads down to the creek. We're waiting at the top, they're at the bottom doing their thing. So next thing you know, when these guys are coming up, the 3 of the guys they were done doing their thing, they came up the hill, they were ready to go back to school. On the top of the hill, which is where the road is, were me and the other guys. And so what happened was, as soon as these guys came up, we saw that the principal's car has pulled up, and we're like, oh fuck, shit. We were kind of stressing out, but then I looked around and I realized like everyone was pretty calm. Actually, it was pretty surprising because I was kind of like, yo, shit, like what do we do? Like, this is kind of weird. Like, we're probably gonna be like going like to hell for sure this time. Like, what the fuck? But everyone around me was pretty calm, which made me be calm. I was like, you know what? No one's stressed, and they're making jokes. They're just like, hey, what's up? Hey, we're just having a good time, just eating our lunch. And so what happened was we got escorted back to school. And the funniest thing was that we got escorted in the weirdest way possible. The car was behind us, and we were walking in front of the car, and the car was just rolling behind us all the way back to school. We went through this alley, the car was rolling right behind us. And there was 2 principals, the vice principal and the other vice principal. They're both vice principals, and they were both, one was driving the car and the one was walking behind us, making sure we didn't run away. I don't know why we would, but one of my friends started stressing out. He's like, dude, I got the grinder on me and I got the stuff on me too. So he picked it out of his bag and he handed it to me. Me, being the ballsy guy I am, decided to take it from him and put it in my bag. And you know, we'll just see where the story goes from here. So I took the stuff and I put it in my bag. And when we got to the office, these guys, the principals, decided to interrogate us each one by one. This first round of interrogation, we all denied it. And now, the second round, they started checking our bags. And this is when I realized, oh shit, I got the stuff on me. So when my first friend went inside and got checked for his bag, they found out that he had a grinder inside it. So I was like, you know what, shit, like there's no way that I'm gonna get away with this stuff in my bag, and I can't really do anything about it now. It's already on me. So before going inside, I slipped my bag out and put it underneath the table in the waiting room. So when they asked me to go inside, all I had with me was just me and myself. Like, that's all I was, just me. So they had really nothing to check because I had nothing on me besides the bag, which was in the room. So we got away with that because I never had any of that stuff. I'm sure if they found that stuff, we probably would have been expelled. But they did end up giving us a 6-day suspension from school, which really did get me behind on some stuff. And the moral of the story, just don't get involved in stuff that you know some things you know that aren't going to end well. So just don't get involved in stuff that have a bad ending, and be safe. Anyway, Story's not exactly done. After they searched the bag and they found the grinder, and then they searched my stuff and didn't find anything because my bag was in the waiting room, they called home. I had to sit in front of my principal in the office while he was on the phone with my dad saying I was involved in some stuff like that. Probably the scariest thing of my life, and the scariest 5 minutes of my life was when he's like, hey, come pick up your son. And those 5 minutes where I was just waiting for my dad to come to the school and pick me up were probably the scariest, because I had no idea what was going to happen. It's the first time I've been involved in something like this, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck's going to happen? And anyway, he picked me up, took me home, and, like any other teenager, lost my rights for a few days, no TV, all that stuff, and then eventually things started getting back to normal, and I got back to school, and people were just talking about our whole group, because those 8 people were the people that I hung out with at lunch. So basically all 8 of us were just gone for a whole week, and we came back, everyone was like, oh wow, this is a badass group of kids, and I was just like, okay. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening to my story. I got a few more stories for you guys if you're interested, but please leave a like and comment below what you want to hear more about. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.